All right, let us now move to one important subject. September is Suicide Awareness Month, and here in South Africa there are 23 suicides happening every day. Many lives have ended in tragic circumstances through suicide. Just last week, a parliament employee, Nkululeko Khanyi, shot and killed himself within the legislature precinct. The University of Cape Town Professor Bongani Mayosi also took his own life recently, and you'd also recall one case of a third-year BA student, Kensani Maseko, who allegedly killed herself after being raped by her boyfriend. There are many more suicidal cases that go unreported, but to talk about this and the importance of talking about suicide, I'm now joined in our studios in Johannesburg by Nkululeko Khanyi. He's the founder of Ungazibulali Depression Support Group. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through.
Good afternoon, Palisa.
Yeah, just before we talk about depression and your support group and September being a Suicide Awareness Month, let's just talk a little bit about your organization, Ungazibulali Depression Support Group. So It's been running for 5 years.
Firstly, I would like to extend personal condolences to all the people that they passed or they killed themselves or they attempted suicide. Like you've just mentioned, Dr. Bongani Mayosi and other people that we lost them because of depression that lead them to suicide. Ungazibulali Support Group, it's an organization that I started in my office with other people to say we need to start an organization that we can go to the community, go to schools, go to people. People, they must come to us, and because people, they're scared to talk about the things that they're experiencing in life. Yeah. So we started this organization called Ungazibulali to say people, they must find a way to come and talk to us what the experience that they're facing in life.
Yeah. But are they coming forward from your experience in the past 5 years? Are they really coming forward? Because there are also myths associated with suicide.
To be honest with you, in my office, many people that come, men, I realize that men are the most people that are going through depression, that are going through societal issues. And the cases, the people that mainly that come to my office to do the consultation are men. So people, they come in if they find people that they can talk to. Because remember, in our culture, we grow up, knowing that a man must not cry, a man must not talk when going through challenges in life. People, they were scared. They're scared to pocket out for the things that they're experiencing in life. So I must say, there are people that are coming, and some of them, they still don't want to come and to come to us and share their experiences of what they're experiencing in life.
Yeah, true. But Nkululeko, should we not perhaps start by highlighting the mental health disorders that exist before we get to suicide? Because according to the numbers that I have, 70% of South Africans who attempted suicide had mental health disorders. Should that not be a point of departure to address this mental health disorders?
It is. Okay, remember, the other thing, I've mentioned this, I once was a victim of suicide. I remember, if people, they know me, I attempted suicide twice when I was going through debts, owing the bank, owing people, losing my parents in a very short space of time. And I was scared to talk about the things that I was going through. And people that I was thinking they're going to be there to listen from what I was going through, they were not there. The problem that we're facing in our society, people, they're scared of sharing the pain. Yeah. They're scared of talking to who can I trust to tell them what I'm experiencing.
Is it not because our society may be judgmental at times to say that, okay, you find yourself, of course, in debts now, you were careless with money, because they're quick to judge, isn't it?
It's true. Especially, let me talk about this. In churches, in our churches, they don't want to identify a person who's suicidal issues. And in churches, if a person said, I'm going through suicidal issues, they jump to say, you're going to hell. I normally tell people to say, put yourself in the shoes of that person. Feel what the person is going through. Yeah. Outside of church.
What exactly does a person go through when they decide to actually commit suicide? You've been there, you've attempted to commit suicide on 2 separate occasions. So what happens? Do you live in your own world at that particular moment when you think about that?
You feel lonely, you feel like you're not existing in this world, you feel like no one loves you, no one can cares about you. So the only thing is to end your life. The best thing is to kill yourself.
Yeah.
You feel like your life, it's rotating in the same place. Why should you have to leave? The best thing is to kill yourself.
All right. So, as I said on my introduction, that we have about 23 suicides in South Africa every day. So,
every day.
of course, the numbers are very high. What needs to be done? I mean, for the past few months, we have tried, the media has tried to highlight the importance of talking about suicide and the awareness campaigns. But are they enough? What more needs to be done?
I wish our government are watching for this interview. I normally said, I heard that there are cures for other diseases in our country, but I never find the cure of suicide issues. Depression, it's a serial killer. Many people are going through depression. And I wish our government can allow, or they can bring things that we can do, the campaigns that we can go to schools, go to churches, go to the community to do more campaign about what people they're going through. But what I've realized, suicide issues are the things that are not taken care of. There are other diseases that the government is looking after.
Is it not because we are at times not able to see the signs that are there when one is suicidal? Because a person can behave normal when around people, they can be happy, but you know, when they're on their own, it's a different story, and they attempt committing suicide.
It's true. People, they can behave normally in front of you, but the person, you find that the person is bleeding. You find that, I mean, among the 10 people, one person is suicidal.
Yeah.
So
how do I see if perhaps my co-host is suicidal?
The anger.
Okay.
Talking about negative things. You don't talk about future. You're always talking about the past. When you're happy, you're not happy. Being abusive in everything that you do. The way how you normally wake up in the morning, the changing of sleepiness, those are the signs of suicidal issues that can lead the signs of symptoms of being a person who's suicidal.
All right. So how do they get in touch with you?
People, they can go through to my website. Maybe they can say go to www.Nkululeko Khanyi. People, they can go to www.ungazibulali.co.za. People do want to get in touch to us. I'll advise people to come and bring other people that they see the signs of
even the young people in Nkululeko, because 9% of all deaths among teenagers in South Africa are due to suicide.
It's true. From age 15 to 30, that's when many people, the cases that I experience, people when they're coming to my consultation, and people that are suicidal, that they feel like they don't existing, that they're going through the suicidal issues. So it's very, very important you must identify a person who's suicidal issues, and you must also find the counselors, people they can get, they must seek help, go to counselors, go to SADC, where people they can find help. Go to other professionals, people, where can they talk about the issues that they're going through. All
right, Nkululeko, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming through, and all the best with this important work that you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Police.